Why I became an artist, I often think actually art chose me because I'd won a scholarship for business college, and I realised immediately that that was not my calling, and I left the business college and I went to the National Gallery and I sat long and hard in front of a Caravaggio and then realised my calling was in the visual arts, so I decided that's what I'm going to do. And that commitment is a vocation. And I always say, oh, art chose me, but it's a vehicle for me to understand my own self in the world, if you like, and how I communicate with the world. Like, my whole identity is wrapped in this. I'm currently based in Bray, County Wicklow, and I have a purpose-built studio which isn't very large, but it is a place of work. If I'm not there in person, I want to be there in person. I was thinking about Agnes Martin. And Agnes Martin used to sit in her chair waiting for inspiration. And she had one sentence: what will I do next? And then my phone rang, and it was the director of the doc, Sarah Searson, who phoned me. And she was inviting me to participate in the doc commission. I was speechless at the time because I had to process what she was saying, and then I got so excited by it. So I was thinking about Agnes Martin and that quote, and then this had happened. And suddenly I had direction. And with that I began 3 paintings. And at the time I was actually reading 4 Sides Full by Mhaonaigh Gurk. I thought this is a really good time maybe to reach out to a writer, which is something I'd wanted to do, to kind of participate in a way with this commission. So the paintings now, they're completed, and the writer will hopefully respond to these pieces in the commission. And that really made me so excited, because the commission itself gave me confidence to communicate with the writer. So I prepared the 3 surfaces. I worked on the backgrounds, for example, first, and there's at least 60 layers preparing each background. And I decided to complete these landscapes, if you like. I wanted to place shapes in a very figurative way on the surfaces. John Berger on art. He wrote, "Sometimes a landscape seems less a setting for the life of its inhabitants than a curtain behind which their struggles, achievements and accidents take place. Landmarks are no longer only geographical, but also biographical and personal." And that's something I really did think about while painting these 3 paintings. I felt I reached a sense of place as well, and I knew I had achieved that, and the 3 paintings were enough. They completed my assignment, if you like. And what I also loved about the doc commission was it had a deadline. And I thought, that's amazing, I never have a deadline. Although I exhibit, I don't necessarily have deadlines, and I love that. What am I contributing? And when you have exhibitions and you meet the public, it's amazing how people respond to you as a person or as an artist, and then how they respond to your practice or your work on the wall. It's a job, and I have commitments, and I have to be in the studio. I have to empty my world out on canvas, basically. There's a personal biography in the work. As the visual arts go, we're all here, we're working together, and all the art centres, there's one in every county. They're very important. They're important for the artists to exhibit, they're important for people to come as a public and to be educated, and we should have a connection to the international art scene, because art language is a common one and you don't need a dictionary to translate it.